Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, Trading Phoenix. You're watching me trade live in my challenge account through Funder Pro. Link in the description below. I come here every morning to show the world the real deal for someone who's trying to go from nothing, learning trading, becoming profitable, funded, and going full-time in this crazy world of day trading. No gimmicks, no edits, just complete openness, honesty. You guys see everything that I do every single day, live, within my trading account. So yeah, welcome. Glad to have everybody here. I'm gonna drop a link for my free Discord in the comments. If anybody's interested in being a part of a new community that I'm building, that's built on like-minded people that are trying to change their life, change their lifestyle, become financially free, free from time, free from location, all that, and trying to use trading to do that. I'm building a free community for people to get together and be able to learn and grow and become successful together, and then we can help others do the same thing. So I'm going to leave a link for my Discord in the comments. Got about 3 minutes until market open. I can already tell that we have volatility this morning, right? Huge wicks on either side, either ends of the candles. You know, big movements here. So I can already tell that this is a volatile morning already. And the other thing that kind of tips me off is the spreads are more than usual. Right? You can see I have on my chart where I can see the ask and bid price here, and whenever that starts to separate more than usual, that tends to tell me that there's volatility in the market. So I can already see that it's going to be a choppy morning. All right, so I'm dropping that link for the Discord in the comments right now. I'd love to have you guys join. About a minute and a half until market open. Let's see what the market gives us today. If you're new to the channel, if you do me a favor and consider subscribing for me, help me out in that way. Hit that like button if you get something out of this. right. There we go. Market open. Let's see what kind of craziness we get here. I have marked out here the previous day lows. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is previous day high, which we've come down and tested at least twice already today. And I've gotten a nice push up off of that. So well, just as I suspected, some volatility here. Which is odd because the VVIX isn't showing volatility. Hey, look at you go. So breaking structure here, right? Huge push up to the upside. Big push up here with this candle here, but less volume than the previous candle, which was the opening candle. That doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence in that. I suppose you could call this here an imbalance area with this big push to the upside, which broke previous highs right here and back here. We dipped back into it. The volatility concerns me a little bit though, the choppiness. So we're testing pre-market highs. We're dipping into this imbalance area. And now we just disrespected it, so it's not even any point in drawing it. I was going to put it on there so you guys can see what I was looking at, but this is just chop. Choppy chop. We did have some news this morning. Let's see. We had core PCE prices. Everything came in at expectation. So we do have Chicago PMI coming out at 9:45. So in about 8 minutes. So maybe we just hang out until those numbers come out and then see how the market reacts to that. This is not an environment that I typically trade in, so this is just too much chop for me. There's no direction here, and where do you even get in? And the problem is these movements and these wicks, you know, they are taking out stop losses left and right here. So I'm not gonna waste a trade on this environment. So Chicago PMI in about 7 minutes. Let's wait and see how that plays out. We'll mark out our 15-minute open range, and then we'll go from there. So far, that's our open range, our 15-minute open range. This could change. We've still got a couple minutes left. It's also the last Friday of this trading month, so you gotta be careful with that also. How does the market want to close the month of January out? All right, just under 3 minutes, or under 4 minutes. See what the rest of the market looks like here. Nvidia's slightly down, Apple's back up. Decent earnings report from them, with the exception of their iPhone sales, not so good. Intel's down a little bit. Tesla's up, Palantir's up, Google, Meta, Microsoft. It's kind of mostly break-even-ish throughout the NASDAQ. Gloomy day today. All right, about 20 seconds until the Chicago PMI comes out. See how the market reacts to that. This also closes out our 15-minute open range. Just waiting on that number to pop up here. We were expecting 40. Still waiting on that number. Still a lot of chop here. The VVIX is still below 100 though, so this is it's a little unexpected. Okay, so slightly below expectation for the Chicago PMI. We've got 39.5. We were expecting 40. Previous number was 36.9. So slightly better than expected. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Ugh. Tired today. Okay, let's see if we're gonna break the 15-minute open range highs here. If we can get a break and close above, maybe we get a retest and then we can look to go long off of that. Still pretty choppy. A little bit of decrease in volume here. Oh, goodness. I need a nap already. Not lots. Not lots. Okay, there we go. Nice push past the opening range, the 15-minute opening range here. Let's see if we can get a strong close above. And a little retest. And maybe we'll take a long. Maybe we'll take a long. I'm going to reduce my position size because I don't like the choppiness. Not as strong of a close as I would like to see. It's not a lot of volume behind it either. Nice. We got about 4.5 minutes for the larger time frame candles to close. So I'm gonna wait. I would love to see a pullback here and retest the opening range, and then if we hold support here, then we'll take a long. Yeah, so let's see if we get a retest. 3 minutes until the 4-hour candle closes. And we do have a resistance here on the larger time frame, so oh, excuse me. Okay. Never mind. I'll take that as a retest. I like that. Looking like the market wants to push up. Nice. Okay, so break in structure. We left an imbalance right here. If we can get a retest and a hold, then let's continue. Let's say we're going to continue to the upside. And we'll take a long position, but I gotta see a fill here. It's nice. I'd say the market wants to end green this month, and I'm okay with it. Just come back and give me an entry. So come on back and give me an entry. Why not give me the entry? So you can see here how the spread is starting to shrink. Less volatility, less choppiness. Because when we first opened, it was much wider than that. Or when I first came on live. Come on. Bring it back on down. I want my fill. Come on. Let's give me an entry. Give me an entry. There we go. There we go. Well. Okay, we dipped in. I'd like to see it fill a little bit more in that. This looks good. Alright, I'm in long here. See if we have more upside potential here. Nice. Well, let's keep up the momentum. Let's see if we can make new highs. I went in light on my position here just because we already had a really big move up, so I'm not sure how much more we have. But the market looks pretty bullish today, so let's see if we have some more room. If we make new highs, then I'll move my stop loss to break even, and then I'll just trail the stop loss at that point. Beautiful push. I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. Beautiful. Might not have much more upside. I would really like this candle to close. No, it's not going to. Damn it. Yeah, I'm going to get stopped out, I think. I don't know if we have enough momentum to keep pushing up with that. Yeah. It's a risk-free trade. I moved my stop loss up already, so we might be running out of momentum here to the upside, and there goes that. Okay. Okay. Itty bitty loss on that. $4. Well, we tried. You know, we got a nice push. I never went into drawdown, and I reduced my position size just because I knew that we already had this big move, and I wasn't sure how much more upside potential we had. But I didn't want to miss out on this opportunity here. This was a good trade. This was I'm going to say that this was a very well executed trade. We had a break in structure here, a nice 1, 2, 3 candle with a area of imbalance that we left down that we came back and filled completely and pushed right back out of. This was where my entry was. We just didn't have enough momentum to continue to the upside. I moved my stop loss as soon as we broke highs here because I knew that there was a chance of running out of steam up here. So that's okay. I'm super happy with that trade. I'm okay with it. I mean, this was a great trade execution wise. Broke even, not a big deal. It's all right. I'm happy with that trade. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. In hindsight, you know, maybe I moved my stop loss too early, but again, we had a huge move already. You know, I followed my strategy to the T here, honestly, and it gave me the perfect setup. So I'm super happy with how I executed this. I'm okay with it. Huge topping tail here with a large push down here, which could indicate maybe a reversal starting to form. So I'm okay with it. Let's wait for the next one. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. And we'll just, you know, we'll just continue to watch now. Totally okay with that trade. Even though it was a break-even trade, I'm totally okay with that trade. I'm actually quite proud of that trade, to be honest with you. I feel really good about taking that trade. I know it didn't work out, but it doesn't matter. The execution was there. I followed my strategy to the T. I made my entry without hesitation, and boom. I mean, it came. Never went into drawdown. Gave me a 2-to-1. Really, I just didn't take it, and you know, it's fine. I'm good with it. Totally good with it. Got no complaints from me on that one at all. All right, cool. Cool. I'm okay with it. Even if I didn't move my stop loss, This tells me that we may be, first this, obviously, right? Large topping tail here with a strong close to the downside. We didn't make much progress to the upside here. We didn't even close above previous highs, right? So this is telling me that there could be a reversal. We do have progress to the downside, candle by candle anyway, right? We're still following a trend here. If I were to draw a trend line here, you can see how we have not broken the trend yet. But we are getting some resistance up here, so totally okay with that trade, man. I'm pretty proud that I jumped in when I did, and I took that. I waited. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. So now we'll just we'll wait and see here. Wait and see. Let's go from bottom here. So still in a trend here. Nah, I'll keep it where we were. That looked a lot better. I'm happy with that. I can't be upset with that at all. Happy with that. That was a well executed trade. And honestly, at this stage of the game, for me, that's what I'm looking for. I consider that a win all day long. Definitely getting some resistance here. So what I'd be looking for here is not only a break in the trend line here, but I would want to see break below the lows here. And then I could start looking for maybe a short. So there's your break. Hey. It's not a close. We didn't close on the other side. And I cannot wait for my chair to come. Oh, it's raining. It's supposed to rain all day? Yep. Ugh. Not really much we can do here. Even if we break highs here, I'd have to wait for another entry, another setup like we had here. We're sitting at a pretty decent resistance right here, and we are getting rejected. Volume decreasing a little bit. If this does end up reversing, I would imagine that we're going to take this all the way back down to previous day highs. We're still respecting this trend line though. some slow movement here. We're waiting for either a continuation to the upside or maybe a confirmation of a reversal. We did break the trend line here, but that doesn't mean we're going to sustain that break. Definitely have to see a break in structure below these lows here to consider doing a short. So we might be forming a reversal here, or we're just consolidating after this big move. Either way, you gotta wait for a move one way or the other. So I'm glad that I moved my stop loss up earlier because I'd be sitting in this waiting still, and I hate that. So really nice trade earlier off of this area of imbalance. Perfect execution. Just didn't work out. We didn't get enough upside, so moved my stop loss up to break even after we made new highs here, and ended up coming back and taking it out. But the execution for this trade, like I said before, I'm totally happy with. So can't win them all, but I'm happy with the execution of this trade. So now we're just gonna wait, see if we can find another entry. Looks like the market still wants to run. Alright, we just made new highs. Let's see if we can close those new highs. Not getting enough to close. Maybe this will be the one here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna eat my breakfast while we're waiting for the market to make a move here. see what it does here. If we can get a nice break here with a strong close, good volume, then maybe we have some more upside potential. I say the market is starting to look a little tired. Here comes your reversal. We can come back down and break these lows here. That would be confirmation of a change in direction for me. Shark fin. So it broke the trend line, retested it, held it. Market doesn't want to give it up today. We gonna make new highs here, or are we just double topping? Making new highs. Alright, I'm officially bored. We're still making progress to the upside, it's just super slow. And honestly, last Friday of the month, it might just continue to move this way to the upside, but I'm not sure that's going to give an entry, really. I think that might be it for me today. I don't know that there's really going to give any opportunity to continue in to the upside, or to get in, unless we get some kind of decent move down to this larger area of imbalance. I got this from the 15-minute chart. This would be the only way, honestly, to possibly get into a continued long. This might just be one of those days where the market just moves slowly in an upward direction, and if you didn't get in earlier and stay in, then you missed out on your opportunity today. So the only other opportunity, like I said, would be for a retracement down into this area here, or a complete reversal. But I don't think that, I don't know that we're going to get that today. The market looks pretty happy with continuing to the upside and closing strong for the month of January. I think that's going to be it. Break-even day for me. I made one trade. It was a really, really nice setup. I took it, super happy with it, moved my stop loss up too soon. But for me, I did it because I didn't think that there was that much upside potential left. So I'm okay with it. No loss there. And then we, obviously you can see here, we continue to move to the upside. So without any real entry points, for me anyway, according to my strategy. So we did break below this trend line here that you can very clearly see, but now we're just following right below it. So, all right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Subscribe, like, comment, all those things for me. Much appreciated. And you'll have a great weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Take it easy.